The world of boxing is no stranger to comebacks, yet few have generated the kind of buzz and anticipation as the return of Manny Pac Man Pacquiao. Nearly 4 years since he last graced the ring, Pacquiao's announcement to face WBC welterweight champion Mario Barrios has sent waves of excitement, debate, and nostalgia rippling across the boxing community and beyond. For fans, observers, and even critics, the story of Pacquiao's return is about much more than a single bout. It's a testament to the enduring legacy of a fighter whose journey has transcended sport, culture, and generations.
Manny Pacquiao's career is the stuff of legend. Born in the Philippines to humble beginnings, he rose from poverty to become the only 8-division world champion in boxing history, a feat that remains unmatched. His relentless style, dazzling speed, and infectious charisma made him an international sensation. Over the years, Pacquiao not only collected titles, but also hearts, forging a legacy that reached far beyond the ropes of the ring. For many, the sight of Pacquiao entering the ring is a reminder of countless epic battles, the rivalries with Juan Manuel Marquez, the tactical duels with Timothy Bradley, and the long-anticipated showdowns with Oscar de la Hoya and Floyd Mayweather Jr. Each fight was more than a contest. It was a chapter in an unfolding narrative of grit, redemption, and unyielding spirit. And yet, as the years rolled on, even the greats must eventually consider the end. In August 2021, after a hard-fought unanimous decision loss to Yordenis Ugas, Pacquiao stepped away from the ring, closing what many thought would be the final chapter of his boxing story. But Manny Pacquiao is no ordinary champion. While out of the ring, he turned his attention to public service, serving as a senator in the Philippines and running for higher office. His commitment to uplifting his homeland mirrored the same determination that once fueled his legendary training camps. Even as he traded gloves for governance, the spirit of competition burned within him, and whispers of a possible return never truly faded. Now, at 46, Pacquiao is preparing to face a new challenge. Mario Barrios, the reigning WBC welterweight champion. The bout is set for July 19, 2025, at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, a city that has witnessed some of Pacquiao's greatest triumphs. For Pacquiao, this fight is a chance to reclaim a title he first won nearly 3 decades ago in 1998. For Barrios, it's an opportunity to cement his place by facing a living legend. Skeptics have raised questions about Pacquiao's age, his time away from the sport, and the changing landscape of the welterweight division. After all, boxing is a young man's game, and the rigors of training and competition do not become easier with time. Yet, history reminds us that champions like Pacquiao are often defined not by the odds, but by their ability to defy them. His return is a bold gamble, a final act of audacity from a man who has built his career on doing the improbable. The anticipation for Pacquiao's return is palpable. The fight will stream for free on Amazon Prime for subscribers, ensuring that millions around the world will tune in to witness this historic matchup. Fans from Manila to Los Angeles are already buzzing with excitement, sharing memories of Pacquiao's past glories and speculating on what might be his last great battle. For many, it is a chance to see one of the sport's true icons compete at the highest level once more. But Pacquiao's comeback is not just about nostalgia. It is also a moment of reckoning for the sport itself. As new stars rise and the landscape shifts, the return of a legend offers a bridge between eras, a reminder of boxing's rich history and its eternal appeal. It invites questions about meritocracy, opportunity, and the enduring power of the human spirit. In the end, Pacquiao's decision to return is a deeply personal one, shaped by a lifelong passion for the fight and the relentless desire to test himself on the grandest stage.
In December 2024, just months before his planned return, Pacquiao was elected to the International Boxing Hall of Fame's class of 2025. It was a fitting honor for a man whose achievements have already been etched into the sport's history. Set to be inducted during the Hall of Fame induction weekend in June, Pacquiao's legacy as one of boxing's all-time greats is secure, regardless of what happens in the ring against Barrios. Yet, for Pacquiao, the story is not finished. He has always been driven by a sense of mission, whether fighting for his country, his family, or his place in history. This upcoming fight represents more than a bid for another title. It is a final act of courage, a defiant stand against time, and a chance to inspire one more generation. In a sport where legends are born and broken, Pacquiao's return is a reminder that the heart of a champion never truly retires.
As fight night approaches, the world will watch and wait. The crowd will roar as Pacquiao makes his way to the ring, the familiar strains of his entrance music echoing through the arena. Opposite him stands a young, hungry champion, eager to prove his worth. The stage is set for a confrontation that promises drama, skill, and heart, the very qualities that have defined Pacquiao's remarkable career.
In the end, whether victory or defeat awaits, the true story of Manny Pacquiao's return lies in his willingness to dream, to dare, and to fight. It is a story of resilience, of an indomitable will, and of a legacy that will endure long after the final bell has sounded. For boxing fans everywhere, the return of the Pac Man is more than a comeback. It is a celebration of all that makes this sport great. And as the world prepares to witness history once again, one thing is certain: Manny Pacquiao's fighting spirit remains as inspiring as ever.